Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Mars. I am here with my friends Bluegh
What's up?
and Mal.
How's it going?
We are here to play Super Mario Star Road, the co-op version. So, Super Mario Star Road is a ROM hack released in 2011 by Skelix. It features all new levels, all new boss fights and themes and stuff. It's like really cool. It's one of the first question mark, but definitely the most popular of not only Mario 64 ROM hacks, but I feel like Mario mods in general. It is a really cool popular game, so much so that it got ported to the PC port of Mario 64, and that one has co-op. So we're going to be doing the 80 star category in 2-player. I'm going to be playing Luigi on the left, and Bluegh is going to be playing Mario. Blue Mario on the right. Mal is here because he is A, very good at this game, and B, a good friend of ours. So we're hoping to be able to use his insight to help us
Right.
out, because there's going to be a lot going on in this game. It's not an easy game, so there will be a lot of moments where one of us or both of us might need to back off from talking, and Mal, very good at the game, so what better guy, right, to
Yeah.
go ahead and turn our comms on over to. So let me just double check that everything is set up correctly. Yep, no other mods on. Okay, we're good. All right. Are you ready, Bluegh?
Yep.
Are you ready, Mal?
Yes, sir.
All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go,
All
go,
right.
go.
So first thing you'll notice is we're going to be going off in 2 separate directions. I'm going to be going ahead and attempting to scale the castle to reach a secret cannon, where there is a secret toad who will give you a star. That's pretty cool. But other than that, there's not really a lot going on for me. So Bluegh, what you got going on over there?
Yeah, so I'm doing the first and quickly accessible stage in the game, Piranha Plant Pond. This is a incredibly short stage. It moves very quickly. Each of the stars are extremely short, assuming you don't mess up like I have here.
That was intentional.
About every star is like 30 seconds at the most. And yeah, it's just a really quick and easy stage that you can do early. So most, if not all routes of this game do this relatively early, I believe.
I think 80 star does it first. 130 does it after you get Vanish Cat.
That sounds correct.
Yeah, because there is as you'll see later, there is a star in that area that we're gonna need to backtrack for, but it's all good. Speaking of stars, once we collect them, normally in Mario 64 there is a very long animation where you kind of do a little twirl, do a victory thing. You're like, hey, I got a star. Very interesting thing that they added to this version of the game is the ability to exit level or exit course at any point in time. And what that does is it skips everything. It just acts like you died, but it doesn't actually take a life away from you. So you can exit the level after getting the star, and it will kind of I don't know why that clip worked either, Mal. I don't we kind of just did it, Hey, Bob Islands, my first stage, is a very clear homage to Bob on Battlefield, and just like Bob on Battlefield, you can use bombs to clip through things. In that case, in a very jank way, but it worked anyway. And I actually, in doing that and being very confused, forgot to exit course. You can see the difference there and just how much time skipping all that animation is going to save. It's going to save several minutes over the course of the run. And this is while I get absolutely owned by this chain jump, this is a great time to talk about the fact that the PC port is different from the, I guess, original version of this game. Not really vanilla, right? Like, it's not, it's still a ROM hack. It's like a hack of another hack. If I died to that Goomba.
No, I was going to screenshot and let it all out.
I never would let you live that down.
So, I wouldn't let me live that down. Yeah, so this version of the game differs from the original in quite a few aspects. One of them is that those stones that you saw me get for that Chain Chomp star, normally you're able to just run over them and it counts toward the count, but in this version, you have to go ahead and ground pound, and that's a relatively small difference in the grand scheme of things, but you're going to be seeing a lot more of those, well, not seeing a lot more of those later, right? And with that being said,
so the next stage both of us are going to is Gloomy Garden, because you want to get all of the stars in this stage, and it is a very long stage, so it is just faster for both of us to be going here and doing things at the exact same time.
And you're actually going to be seeing a very cool co-op exclusive trick where if I am crouched and Bluegh goes ahead and jumps on my head, you get this little effect of a spin drift, kind of like the spin drift enemies in the vanilla game or jumping off of a fly guy. And what that allows you to do is just kind of get a really interesting glide anywhere and collect that star lone tree out of order. So not only is Gloomy Garden very long and you want all the stars, but a lot of the stars here are actually specific. When you enter that star on its intended mission, it will spawn platforms that allow you to get it. It's otherwise normally unobtainable. But the spin drift is so powerful that it allows you to do things like that.
I almost screamed. I almost died in the quicksand here.
That was scary.
So here
we have an interesting dilemma here. So I need to collect this star, top of the risky walkway, before we're able to move on, because like I said, most of the stars here are star specific. Having a little bit of trouble getting it. This wall kick ledge grab is a little tough. Gloomy Garden is definitely the first run killer, so to speak, in a lot of categories.
It's a hard stage. It's a very hard stage.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not as practiced in this.
Gloomy Garden.
I'm not as practiced in this star, so you're seeing me take kind of an unconventional route as I'm also trying to grab it, but I grabbed it.
And
so
of course, now we
all
have
that matters.
immediately unlocked the next star, which is the red coins. And if you're familiar with Mario 64 speedrunning, you'll know that way more often than not, people will do the red coins along with the 100 coin star. And because we're in co-op, we get to do something very interesting where it counts all of our coins and everything collected if we're in the same mission. So we can split up and kind of get roughly half the coins each. And that'll be a very interesting way to get the 100 coin star. I am getting destroyed right now. Okay, all right. So here we go, back in Gloomy Garden. It's called it's acronym GG for a reason, guys. You know.
You are 100% right.
Yep. It's okay. Nothing we can't work out.
Right.
And back to Exit Chorus, it's very interesting in a lot of ways, because not only can you use it to skip star animations, but as I mentioned before, it doesn't actually take a life. So at any point, if you know you're going to die, that's bad. That's missed out on 10 coins. If you know you're gonna lose a life, or you know that something else is going on, you can exit course on reaction. But you're also gonna get to see another interesting use case for it here from me, where I am going to grab this coin, grab this boo, and then I am going to exit course. And because Bluegh is still in the mission, it is going to keep all of our combined progress. So when I re-enter, I'll have all these coins that I didn't have before. But I'm also at the start of the stage, and this allows me to collect these last couple of coins. Let's see, hold off just a second, Bluegh.
What?
No, okay, no, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I no longer need to collect any more coins. So I'm going to be leaving this stage and going into the Vanish Cap and unlocking that because we do need Vanish Cap to get 2 stars in this run,
Is it
which
just?
are very
Is it
fast.
really just
Technically
2?
3. It's 3 if we include the Vanish Cap star.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
That is. Gloomy Garden.
Yeah,
It's
that's
okay.
GG.
I can come back real quick. Fun.
And I'm going to go ahead and spawn the 100 coin star, collect it right there.
And see, as I re-entered the same stage, I don't have to push the grave again. So it was actually I was just showing that off.
Yeah, it was optimal. You know, you save
This
time.
is true.
Mhm. With the
It
Vanish
did
Cap
save
being
time over
unlocked,
single player.
there is a box here that has a Vanish Cap in the lobby section, and you might be thinking like, okay, but you're not in a stage, right? Like, why would you need Vanish Cap? But
Yeah.
eagle-eyed players of this game will have noticed that there is a cage over here, kind of supposed to be like Mip's house or something, like the bunny. You know, its name is Mips. If you guys didn't know, I believe it's in like a Mario 64 manual somewhere or something like that. But yeah, you can use the Vanish Cap to go ahead and grab a star from him and continue on. So I'm going to do that now. And speaking of continuing on, I am going to be going into what is widely considered to be the running killer, as if Gloomy Garden isn't bad enough. The early
Did
game
you
of this
grab the
game is-
last Gloomy Garden star?
I didn't. All right, anyway, so I was going back, at least. I was like right in front of the door when you said something about it. The reason why you need to grab everything in Gloomy Garden is that this star, called the Angry Eye, is a very fast, but it is star specific and it's star 6. So you have to do everything else before you can do it. And that was really scary. I didn't let you grab.
And here on my screen, you're seeing a cool trick where I run into a invisible wall while on a shell, which lets Mario start swimming on the shell while keeping the speed of actually being on the shell, which lets me get to this section much faster than you're supposed to, and it lets me do a shell jump on top of the water and get to the star much faster than what you're intended to do. Normally, you can just clip through a wall and get to the star much faster with the extra speed, but that is patched in the Co-op DX version.
That being said, I was talking going over into Bowser 1. This stage is very hard, but that platforming section was very nice for me. No complaints there, but it is the shorter of the two. Now we have this really long boss fight where you are tasked with destroying 5 piranha plants around the stage. And let's see. This is definitely the section that most people put the most practice into because it's just a lot going on.
Yeah, there's quicksand everywhere you can think of.
Dude,
Oh,
not
well,
there.
speak of the
It was
devil.
going so well. It's fine. Luckily, when you go into a boss fight, it actually resets your spawn point to be right outside of the boss fight. So we go again.
Yeah, not too much unlost. I mean, as you can see, it's really hard. Everything is out to kill you, and it doesn't help that there's just green mold on the floor, and it just sucks you up
Yeah, it just kills you instantly. No chance to jump out
instantly.
of it. Nothing.
Meanwhile, I'm on a nice vacation at the harbor.
Yeah. Inside of me, there are 2 wolves.
This star I'm on is actually a notable difference. I'm doing it the intended normal way because there's a clip that you're normally able to do to skip the maze section, but it has been patched in the Co-op DX version. So we have to make a lot of accommodations and just do things the slow way sometimes. We don't really get a choice in that.
I thought
Yeah.
that my crouch input got eaten by the star spawn. I'm glad I did not just hold forward. But anyway.
Also, yeah, a great example of exit course here because he would, if he got the key and couldn't exit course, he would be put back to right before he went into the actual level. But once he exited course out of the Bowser fights, he's straight out to the pipe before the fight, which then he can just jump over a large gap, get the secret star, and leave.
Yeah, there is a secret star that you were normally intended to do
Oh.
approximately like a million single jumps on these very small floating platforms in the middle of the quicksand to get. But you can just jump off the slope and it's much easier. Normally you would have to, like Mal said, re-enter the level and go all the way over to do that. But exit course, as you're going to see in multiple instances, is very broken.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also first instance of a slope jump. So you're also going to see that in like another level that's going to come up later, FFF, where you get another star, but where you go all the way down, get speed on the slope, and jump at the very end, and you keep that entire speed over whichever gap you cross. So it saves lots of time. It's really fast.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm getting owned. This level I'm in, Colorful Coral Caverns, I believe, is the full name of this level. It
Right.
Everyone's favorite ambiguous water level. You know, there's water. I'm gonna be doing a lot of swimming. In this version of the game, very notable thing, water down warping doesn't work the same way. So I'm kind of just gonna be swimming out of bounds for a lot of it, and so I won't really have a lot to say. So back to our local Bluegh.
And SLR.
Yeah. SLR is generally a pretty uneventful stage. However, there is a couple differences here. Like I am about to go grab a star where you go in the water and with the vanish cap, and
More water.
it'll allow me to grab a star really quickly. You don't need the vanish cap for this. In fact, you shouldn't use it in the normal 80-star route. However, water glitches are patched, so I have to use it here. Yeah, and another notable difference from the vanilla 80-star route is that I'm going to be grabbing 100s and reds in this stage, which is not normal. The reason why I'm doing that is because Co-op DX kind of breaks a few stages and stars in ways that make them downright unobtainable. And as a result, we had to make a few accommodations to make it just a bit easier on our lives.
All right, one
Here, I'm
cool
doing-
section of CC Coral, as we call it. There's 2 stars in this level where you don't do that weird clip out on the tower you've seen me do a couple times now. It is very easy. Kind of just jump into the X section you need to be. I did it by complete accident my first time playing this game, in fact. But this section here, you are meant to do this whole platforming section around these and go up here to where there is a bomb, but you can kind of skip that with a couple of wall kicks. Skip talking to the bomb actually, because we're not going to unlock the cannon. We're going to do something significantly cooler. As soon as my camera wants to behave.
I thought you could only use the cannon.
Add a texture here. That's going to allow me to do that.
Wow.
And skip unlocking the cannon. Ooh, my dad. You
Unlucky.
get to see it again. You know?
You get to see it again.
So what's supposed to happen there, this gives me time to explain, is you're supposed to talk to the blue bomb. He unlocks a cannon that you use to shoot yourself up to that gap. But what I did there was position myself in a way where I could get a wall kick off of the sloped section to get up there. Very notably, this needs to not be a first frame wall kick, also known as a firstie. In Mario 64, you have 5 frames to jump off of a wall. The very first frame conserves all of your speed, but it gives you less height as a result. So I need to not get a first frame wall kick intentionally to be able to make it up here. And okay, that works.
Also, what happened there to Mars, in his case, a really weird thing where you're usually, if you ground pound, only one tile is supposed to break, but he ground pounded kind of close to it, so it used the ground pound hitbox for the first one, and then it ground pounded the second too. That's why the lava actually hit him there, which is kind of jank, but star has been grabbed.
It's kind of supposed to be like a
So-
puzzle section where you're supposed to be able to go
Yeah.
through like the correct section to not get owned. Obviously, I know what
Yeah,
the pattern is, but you know, I'm just gonna do some jump kicks because they're a lot safer. And back to
See Bluegh
points.
doing Bluegh SLR 100. You mind explaining?
Yeah, so SLR hundreds is you go across the entire map because there's coins everywhere. Right now I am on the rooftops just grabbing a couple of the outer red coins, and then I'm going to the top of the map. This is the hardest part of the entire star. Dare I say the hardest part of this entire stage, but it's still not too bad. It's just got a lot of room for error. There's a Lakitu here, which I can grab the coins for, as well as a Womp, which I will also grab the coins for. And then I have to grab a red coin that is really weirdly placed. Like, this is over a completely evil death plane, so I have to do a dive rollout back to the starting area in order to save myself from dying there. It's a little bit sketchy, but it's with a little bit of practice, it really isn't too hard.
As you can see, I'm out of the water into the sand. From the water level to the desert level, you always got to have both of them, right? But here in Koopa Canyon, we're going to collect 3 relatively quick stars. That first one, you kind of do this little puzzle where you collect the 5 coins on top of the quicksand, and it's really annoying. But this next one, oh man, this next one.
Yeah.
You wanna explain the tornado star, Mal?
Of course. So this tornado star is kind of funny because what Mars is about to do here is you long jump, and there's a thing called silly kicks where if you hold the A button and you press B, you kick. But if you keep A held, you can just keep doing kicks on slopes, on certain slopes. But he uses 2 slope jumps to keep his momentum and then land up there, which is like, it saves so much time compared to the normal spin.
Yeah, normally you have to like go all the way up. There's a switch that activates a tornado. You need to, it's a timed event, so you need to move from the switch to the tornado to then give you that like spin drift physics to be able to glide on over, and it's just like, it's a lot. Also, just like our you know, original cousin Shifting Sandland, they decided it was a great idea to put a star on the top of the pyramid, and just like Shifting Sandland, you do not actually need to climb the pyramid.
And I am in probably the hardest stage in the game right now.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
Oh, yeah.
Mad Musical Mess or something like that.
Yeah.
Musical mess, yeah.
It's just got a lot of like weird, tight, precise jumps, and it's all over death. Also, the entirety of this stage is an ice platform. You are slipping and sliding everywhere. There is nothing you can do about it. Hope you like sliding. Normally in the 80-star route, you get a lot of stars here. I will forego one of them because it is too hard. And oh god, why am I back here? I accidentally exited to stage.
Also, you blinked.
Anyway.
You missed it. I was in Bowser 2, and I just skipped like 90% of it. Now I'm in the fight.
How'd you do that?
You know, the walls exist, Mal.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, good point.
This fight, not really much of a fight. You gotta just go on over. There's one big bully here. I missed a quick kill, but oh, okay, missed the quick kill, but it's fine. And just like the first Bowser fight, there is a secret star here, and I'm going to be able to exit the course to spawn here. Take 2 burns, land here, and then I'm going to be able to
Oh my god.
go way on over. Back to Mad Musical Mess, which is definitely
It's a mess, let me tell you.
Yeah, yeah, I made that joke.
Yeah, so the nicest thing is that we get to forego the hardest star in this stage because of the aforementioned accommodations we've had to make for this route. Adding the extra 100 coin stars makes it so we could cut out a couple of difficult stars in our normal route. So I've decided to cut out one of them in Mad Musical Mess because I do not want to be in here for much longer than I have to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember Gloomy Garden where some platforms were floating? Well, do I have something for you? Because MMM, everything is just, you're basically just in the air trying not to die, so
A lot of
this
the
is definitely the
stages-
hardest stage.
A lot of the late game stages in this game. Oh, what's up, Bluegh? Man, I haven't seen you
Hey.
since like Gloomy Garden. That's crazy. As I'm trying to climb this chandelier because there is actually a secret stage here, but the collision is kind of whack.
Very misleading on this channel there.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah, a
I am
lot of-
in largely forest now, which is a lot more chill. It's I get to have a bit of a breather because this is not a hard stage at all.
Yeah, it's boring, but it ain't hard. Yeah. Whereas, sliding. Can't have a Mario 64 game without a slide, right?
Of course. And a big shortcut.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Very nice. So where are you
Yeah.
going, Mars?
Oh boy. You know, we've talked about desert, we've talked about water, and Bluegh's in a forest level. What's the missing piece here? Gotta have a lava level, right?
A
And
lava
this
level.
is Fatal Flame Falls, where I am also going to be getting every star. 1 second. This triple jump you're going to see me do is very important. You're going to see me do it for every star, actually. Gotta just get up here. Gonna be starting with hundreds. If I can, yeah. But Fatal Flame Falls is a gauntlet of a stage. As the name implies, there is lava everywhere, and it is very easy to just get hit in a bad situation and be forced to take more damage than you really should have. So during this 100 coin star, I'm going to be playing it very safe.
Oh my god, I hate Lakitu.
Oh no. The classic.
Taking that extra second there to make sure I don't get like a slow slow turnaround. Oh, I never wall jumped there before.
Yeah, I've never.
I'm done with that section. Gonna go ahead and grab these guys.
Finally. He's
Good
gone.
call. Killing the evil.
Yeah.
And the way you've heard me talk it up, you might think that I despise Fatal Flame Falls, but this level is actually really sick. It's like one of the coolest levels in the run, in my opinion. It's just
100%.
very hard, right? Like there's a lot going on here. There is a coin leniency of 2 coins with the route I'm taking. So all of these coins being above lava and having the potential to like fall into it and stuff is very scary. Okay, I'm on it. And I'm fine. I'm supposed to have 75 by the end of this last tunnel. I'm all 77, so
Very
we
nice.
are chilling. And now we're gonna go ahead and grab.
All right, and this is probably, under normal circumstances, I would say this is the easiest star I'm about to grab in the entire run. However, Chucky Harbor exists, so this is the second easiest star, where you literally just swim down this. Oh, you clip
Wow.
through the tree by accident, I guess, and then you clip back in and grab the star.
It is actually a strat in non-co-op. There's a down warp there, which is funny that because obviously this game has, or co-op has the property where you can't down warp, so that's why you clip there, which is kind of funny.
That is quite funny.
MSP?
But yeah, now I'm in MSP. This
Nothing
is
snow peaks.
a very chill stage. There's
I
not a
see you
lot
there.
of there's not a lot of risk involved. It's just a lot actually. We grab all the stars here. A lot of really easy stars.
Speaking of easy, this is anything but. This triple jump is kicking my butt right now. Like,
No pun intended.
Yeah, while I'm just out here chilling out, Mars is in the fiery pits of hell.
Yeah, the contrast I was just about to point out is
Yeah.
insane.
Come on! What just happened?
Well,
I do want to point out that in this, there is a trick here where you get to just clip through the mountain and do a triple jump to get to the star that I'm just grabbing, but that is also made weird in the Co-op DX version, so I do have to go around the long way. It's possible I've gotten the clip before in this version, but it's incredibly precise.
Speaking of clips, a little bit of help from that bully to go ahead and clip into this cavern here that I was at earlier. Grab a star. There's a lot of really interesting ways to skip the intended routes in this stage. This triple jump being the main one, right? But clipping through with that bully saves you having to go all the way around the bottom of the volcano. Speaking of skips, we're going to continue on with, we're supposed to do this little platforming section over lava, but, okay, now I need to wait, I missed the cycle.
One thing
Yeah,
I
it's,
do want to point out is a positive change that the Co-op DX version made. The penguin star here normally spawns the star really far away. However, in this version, it just spawns right next to you. It saves a lot of time and movement.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically, it saves an entire trip across the map.
I don't know why they decided to spawn that star so far away.
And now I will be going for the 100 coin mission, which is also not too bad.
Come on.
Unlike Mars's coin leniency, I have a lot of coin leniency on this stage because there are a ton of coins just nearby on this level. And it's also really compact comparatively.
Speaking of skips, let's go.
another slope jump. It's like, I think one of the biggest gaps in the game.
Yeah.
And climb the central lookout. Down like
And
that. Made it look easy.
my personal least favorite star in this stage is coming up. You are normally
Yeah, the
supposed
coolest
to...
one.
I mean, yes, but like, however, comma.
There's always something. It's FFF.
Oh, I mean, okay. We're
Ah,
go all the way around.
it's fine.
Okay. No.
Oh no.
Am I dead?
It shouldn't be.
Okay, so we're just
Nice.
gonna do this.
No fall damage.
Okay, first try.
Very
That
nice.
star has given me some absolute nightmares in the past. If you fall down that slope, you need to like kind of kick all the way up, manage to try and turn around. It's just like,
Yeah, it gets ugly. Perfect.
There I got a double star spawn because I grabbed the 100 coin star as the red coin star was spawning, and that skipped the star spawn animation, which saved a lot of time. Pretty cool.
for this last star, you are supposed to climb the volcano, and you're supposed to use this really slow like, platform to do it or whatever. Ooh, that's bad. I actually don't think I get the coins. I think I need to get these coins.
Yeah.
So, normally, you are supposed to take the like elevator, kind of goes all the way around the volcano. But
Yeah.
this fire spawns here, and when you're on fire, you can climb slopes, I guess. It allows you to just go ahead and grab that volcano. And now we are done with that stage. Hey, Bluegh.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. High five.
And Cloud Rail Station, one of the.
Yeah.
This is up with MMM, so
this is a very difficult stage, and it's very cycle based, so that's fun. Luckily, oh god, luckily, there's only 2 stars that we'll be grabbing here. It is a very slow stage otherwise, so there's only these 2 stars that you really want to feasibly grab. Then it's like, get out.
Unlike this colorful.
I hate
stage
that.
Here, what's the name of the stage? Colossal Candy Clutter, I
Colossal
believe.
Candy Clutter.
Yeah, CC Candy is a stage where there is a gauntlet. You just saw me climb the entire stage to get a single star, which, admittedly, one of my favorite stars in the game with a cool movement. However, it's very hard. But hey, I mean, I managed to at least get that star without dying, and then died on this significantly easier star. Can I get the right camera angle? I thought that Bluegh was going to stop me from jumping. And rematch with the Penguins slide here, just like in vanilla Mario 64. Fun fact, if you don't skip that dialogue and you talk to the penguin, he introduces himself as Tuxie, which is the name of the penguin. Oh, great. The name of the penguin that you save in Cool Mountain from the original game. So it's like a really cool like nod to the continuity, if you will. I need a life, actually.
Don't all of us speedrunners?
Yeah, I have like no lives. It's not. The notable thing here is Bluegh and I will be playing most of this stage together, actually, and one out of life you can't bubble, right? And like it's kind of very good to just have one, because otherwise in this game you get sent to this kind of weird like ghost dimension, and you have to like travel through it and go all the way back, and it's just not. Actually, I am going to take this life.
All right, I'll climb the robot.
Mao, did you know that was there?
I did. Never had to get it, but when I was just looking, I think I C-upped one time in that hub area, so wow. One of the best stars, door knocking here. Don't ask me why I think that.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the IO world record or anything like that.
The Candy Cane BLJ. Every IO or XCam in this game is really cool, because it's just so much different than the normal hard strats you do in runs, but that's for another day.
Yeah. Give me a second there, Bluegh, when you reach the top.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna see something weird here. I've reached the top of this and there's a star right in front of me, but I am waiting. I am not going to play the game for a extended period of time because I am waiting on Mars to get the star and come up here with me to help me grab a second star.
All right, hi Luigi, bye. This is why I needed the life. Having a life allows me to go ahead and do this bubble, and I'm gonna volunteer you to probably get that target star because I don't have any more lives. But,
okay.
We're gonna do another spin drift here. There is a way to get it with just a long jump. It is significantly faster. It is also significantly more janky. And as you saw, Bluegh getting up to the tower took quite a while. So you ideally don't really want to have to climb the tower twice. Oh.
Please don't mess that up.
A little sketchy.
Yeah, so I will be going up and going to this stage. I forgot what it's called, to be honest.
Starlight Runway.
Starlight Runway, yes. There's only 3 stars I'll be grabbing here, but they're fast stars, and I want them. The first one I'll be grabbing is actually really cool. The first thing you do is get hit by this guy and almost get soft locked. If you get hit by that guy and stuck under him, you are stuck under him. So you just have to pray that you don't get hit there. Once you go in here, instead of grabbing that star that's very obviously right in front of me, I'm going to side flip up and try and continuously wall jump onto the pipe, which might be a little strange to some people watching, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. If I can get in there, it's a little tight.
Yeah, you don't have much room to see, so also it's kind of like almost guessing. Wow, what, like 4 wall kicks? That was insane.
Yeah, so could you explain what happened there?
So, so once you go in that pipe you saw, you enter that room, but there's like a sliver of, how do I put this? A sliver of a load zone kind of thing. So if you wall jump or wall kick in the pipe enough times, then you go back to that, and you collect the stars at the very top of the level, and
Yeah.
it's weird that it's there, but it's very time savable.
My theory is that the pipe has a entrance point tied to it, but it doesn't have an exit point tied to it, so it just takes you as high as
Right.
possible. And there conveniently just happens to be a star as high as possible in this stage.
It is entirely just luck that
Yeah.
exists. But
Yeah. But you've seen me here in Bob on Battle Factory, which is also one of the cooler stages in the game. They really did save some of the best stages for last, right? You've seen me collect 2 stars, which have involved, climbing this crane and climbing some thwomps. Now I'm gonna go back up to the top and grab this star on the side of the the slope section of the building. Climb here, right? Can you get up here like this?
Yeah, you should be able to.
After that, like wall jump dive.
You could either long jump wall kick, or you could triple jump wall kick here.
Alright, well, climbing this section is a little tricky.
And here I'm
Also,
gonna
if
be
you haven't
adding
noticed,
the Toad Star.
if you haven't noticed yet, basically, a lot of things in this game are just do this movement or do this trick, so you get to this place quick, and you don't have to go around like in Babon Battle Factory or in Bowser 1 or in Flight of Flame Falls. So like, lots of tricks that save lots of time, which just cut through straight the middle, which is very hard, but also saves lots of time. So.
Also,
And they're both of these runners making it look easy.
And also, if you haven't noticed, we are at 78 stars. So you might have noticed we're playing the 80 star category. 80 is the minimum amount required to fight the last boss as intended, and therefore it is the category that's kind of like the. I don't know how
70 star.
Yeah, like it's like 70 star, right? Where it's like you were intended to have 70 stars in the vanilla version of the game. I am in the ghost dimension now. You're intended to have 70 stars in the vanilla version of the game to fight the final Bowser, and in this game it is 80. So once we do get those 80 stars, the final boss will unlock, and we're going to be able to go ahead and beat the game. So we're coming up on the end, but final stage is nothing to scoff at. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah, by no means does it get easier. It's only...
like Bowser 1 is hard, Bowser 2 is a pushover, and then Bowser 3 is like, are you paying attention? The video game.
No, that's crazy.
Oh no.
See, I'm not
Evo.
very practiced in this stage, but by the nature of my stage, it can end up that I have to come in here and help.
Yeah, it's like one less star. It's also hard.
But I'm also just making excuses for myself. I need to.
Yeah, there's one more stage in this, or one more star in this stage compared to Starlit. Thanks, Bluegh. Compared to Starlit Runway, and also it's just a harder stage. Like, there's a lot going on in Battle Factory. I got a firstie.
I made it with a firstie before. Check this out. Oh, that wasn't a firstie. Okay, I'll grab the easy star.
Fraud.
Smile.
Hold on a second. We're gonna do the cool thing.
Oh, the
Oh yeah.
Gloomy Garden strat.
So we're gonna come up here. Bluegh is gonna crouch. We're gonna do a spin drift here. And go ahead and grab this star that I was trying to grab before, but there we go. And now we're at 80.
Don't get hit by that.
you like pulled him forward, so like he wasn't attacking me. It was kind of awesome. But anyway, Bowser's Rainbow Rumble, the final stage in the scam.
Hang on, I have to run in a circle. Got it.
Oh.
Whoa!
Hey yo!
All right, unplanned.
Yeah, totally planned. You know, like those the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, like the hint movies. You know, like that was us. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like we actually made this. Trust. A disclaimer: we did not make those. Those people are not human. I'm convinced.
Oh my.
Bluegh winning
Okay. I got hit
Nope.
by the bubble there.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing about bubbling, if we both die, then yeah, you kind of just have to exit.
Leave. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but
Fire.
more levels in the air. That's a theme with all the hard levels, like
Yeah.
Mad Musical Mask, Cloud Rail.
The hard part about these stages is less the platforming and more of if you do make a mistake,
You're dead.
You're dead. You die.
Yeah, there's no saving it, basically.
I'd also say the enemies
Yeah.
a lot of the time, like, just own you.
Right. Also, these bubbles that Mars is encountering is, oh my god, they're just basically random, so... That's
I mean, you
not
saw
good.
me die to them just before.
Yeah, they are lethal.
Almost just completely ran off the side.
Sketchy?
Yeah, what we got there?
Oh yeah.
Side flip. Thank you for stopping on a dime. All right, here we go. And the nature of this game, we entered on the same frame, so we both
Wow.
have the... No, so normally
That's
what
funny.
happens is if you both enter the same boss fight, the first player will get a cutscene, the second player won't. But we just got in here at the same... What do you mean?
Oh no.
I was
no.
robbed. No!
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Bowser's cheating. What is my camera doing? Okay, we're good.
Oh no.
This is fine.
Okay,
This is
glitchy
fine.
grab.
This is fine.
Nice. So Bluegh just did a glitchy grab, which is if you run, even touch the tail hitbox without
Dude.
pressing punch, you store that tail hitbox. So then when you like punch when you're in front of him, you grab him while you're in front of him, which is really weird, but it's just a store hitbox thing.
Yeah, it's actually very useful for co-op.
Yeah.
You got it.
One more throw.
One more throw.
Whoops.
One more throw.
One more. Again.
One more. Again. Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna make it? You think we got these? You think we're on? You think we're on pace? Hold on. Hold.
I don't know, man.
Hold.
Could it
Hold.
be?
Yo, that's crazy. We
In
got the
time.
world record.
Oh,
did
it.
wow.
Spoiler alert.
Phenomenal.
No one else has run this category. I don't know why. Honestly, I want to see more people play this game because it's a very awesome game. Like, it's like Mario 64, but it's a little different, right? Than the adventure we've all seen and played 1,000
yeah.
times. But that is going to be the end with a 46-32. Very solid. You know, it still beats like the single player 80-star world record, and like we
Yeah.
did those.
Turns out 2 is a lot faster than 1.
That's crazy. But yeah, thank you. Again, I am Mars. Thank you, Bluegh, for joining me in the game, and thank you, Mal, for joining us on comms. And we really
Of
hope
course.
that you guys appreciated our showcase of this game because it's pretty fun, and we would love to play it a lot more. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
anything else from you guys?
Honestly, just play the game. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
fun, but it's like what I did. This is kind of like my boot camp. So I took a break from Vanilla Mario. I came here and I got so much better at Vanilla. So this will get you better.
Yeah, learning this
Yeah, this
game
game is hard.
has been a very, very enjoyable experience. It's one of the most fun experiences I've had learning a game. I definitely recommend it to anyone who is interested in trying it, especially the co-op version, because it is very fun to plan out routing and who gets to do what, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, bring your friends.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, thank you everybody, and we hope that you'll see some more of us on some new adventures.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.